Hello YouTube, Tangel here. Just to clear up some confusion, my name used to be Gotcha Slayer. I made the Honkai Star Rail ability tier list a couple of days ago. But now my name is Tangel, and I am bringing you the second of the 3 promised character tier lists. This will be the Wuthering Waves tier list, and of course it will be along the same veins as the last tier list. This is not a meta tier list by any metric. And of course, when this game does launch, I will be streaming it on twitch.tv/gotchaslayer777. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's jump right in. We're going to start with the male rover. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the male rover in average. Now, the reason I'm going to put them in average is mainly because we're lacking a lot of information about them, or at least I am. See, I didn't watch too much of the CBT footage, at least anything that would tell me about the characters' personalities, because I didn't want to spoil any parts of the story for myself. However, that being said, I'm heavily inclined to maybe even put him into good times, because the outfit that he is wearing is just gives off cool guy energy. Like, oh man, and it's really just the jacket that kind of pulls the entire thing together for me. However, he also has that anime protagonist dual sword fighting style, and that looks pretty cool to me too. So, we'll keep him in average for now, but maybe in a future tier list, he'll move up a bit. Next, we have the female rover. So the female rover is definitely not going to be higher than the male rover. Yes, she does have a very sexy outfit. But that's pretty much all she's got going for her. I mean, she's got the regular single-bladed fighting style. It's not really, doesn't really appeal to me at all. I've seen it a million times in gacha games. Sure, the animations are different, but single blades just don't really get me going unless it's a great sword. Or maybe a katana, of course. Next, we have the goddess. The only real reveal that I know of that we have of this character is when she puts the mark on the main characters. But damn, does she look absolutely amazing. She looks so good, in fact, that even without knowing too much of her personality, she does look sad when she's doing it, so I'm assuming that she's very empathetic to the plight of humans. But even with that, it's not much. But I will definitely have to at least put her into easy smash. Look, even without much information, she looks absolutely amazing. Alright, I want some of that. I need me some of that, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next character, YangYang. So YangYang looks, in my opinion, absolutely fucking amazing. Okay, she has... First of all, the shade of blue that she has is, I just like it. I don't know. Usually blue doesn't really, I don't really care about it too much, but for her, it looks amazing. The beret, top tier. I love berets, and it looks perfect on her. She's also got that little feather styling in her hair. Maybe she's like part bird. Like, I haven't really seen anything to maybe allude to that. I mean, she seems to be an arrow or whatever that element is called character. So maybe that's the connection there, but I love that styling in her hair regardless, as well as the rest of her outfit. She is definitely going at least in good times. Next, we have Chixia. There is not really anything that I like about Chixia, to be fully blunt. She just doesn't catch my eye in any way, shape, or form. I don't like the hair. I don't like the face. I don't like the personality. I didn't really seem to... I don't remember being impressed with the fighting style, and her outfit is meh. So, she's going to be dropped all the way at the bottom here. Okay, but why? Because I just don't know why you would even want to hit that over all these other characters, okay? Next, we have Baixhi. She's got that cold and aloof personality. We first see her on a park bench as Chixia runs by and splashes some water on her and she freezes it. She seems totally calm, totally aloof, not really as stressed as Chixia. We later find out that her and Chixia were both part of the same team. They needed to go to the same place, but she was chilling while Chixia was freaking out. I just love it. She's just cool and aloof and intelligent seeming. Her design is awesome. She's got the little slime thing. It's pluses all around. Nothing really stands out too much though, so she's just gonna go into good times here. Next, we have Jian. Alright, so for Jian, I kind of just gotta boost him immediately. And the reason is, spears, great swords, bows, and fists. Those are my favorite weapon types. So, he's getting boosted immediately. He also looks awesome. I mean, come on. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the guy. Oh my god. He's awesome. I love him. He's going all the way. Too easy smash. And next we have YinLin. Oh my god, the things I would do to this woman. Holy crap. I know you guys all agree. YinLin is definitely irresistible. Oh yeah. When she crosses her legs in that animation, it's too much for me. When she speaks, it's too much for me. I just can't do it. How do you resist that? It's impossible. It's impossible. We're gonna move on now. Next, we're gonna go into Aalto. Now, I'm just gonna say one thing about Aalto, okay? Aalto has the swag. This man has the drip coming out of every orifice in his body. My god, he has the drip. He is the most dripped out character in this entire game that I've seen so far. I mean, his gameplay is awesome. The dual wielding pistols and the way he uses them is awesome. But then you also have the shades. He puts on the shades. Extra drip. Extra drip points right there. The only problem is his voice. I gotta say it, his voice. Like, look, and I know it's not the voice actor's fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming the voice actor. But it just doesn't seem to fit his look. Not even his personality, really. Like, when he's joking around, it fits his personality, but when he gets serious, the minute he gets serious, it doesn't seem to fit. And it doesn't really fit the look that he's going for either. He almost looks like a badass like super secret agent executioner type guy. But then he's got like this really high, like maybe not super high pitched, but like it's a relatively higher pitched voice. I don't know, it just doesn't really match for me. Because of that, the highest that I feel I can put him is good times. Next, we're gonna have Taoqi. Okay, so Taoqi. Oh my god, Taoqi, look. The things I would do to this woman, holy crap. She's got 2, count them, 2 weapons of mass destruction on her person, and she can destroy my face with those anytime she wants. On top of that, her design is impeccable. Even though normally I wouldn't really like the short-haired aesthetic on female characters, for her it is actually perfect. Like I can't imagine her with long hair. I mean, she probably would be better with long hair, maybe, like, but she is still really good with the short hair. Plus she's got the great sword, and I love great swords. I already said it. It's one of the 4. She's going up. She's going up, in fact, to irresistible. Next, we've got Yuanwu. Alright, so I did say Yuanwu, but I actually obviously meant Yuanwu. That's his name. However, just going into this, he didn't really stand out much to me in terms of fighting style. His outfit is... At first, it looks really cool. At first. But then you actually see it in 360 degrees. And it's just average. It's just average. I don't know. He screams average to me. So that's where he's going. He's going straight in average. And next we've got Jianxin. Man, I don't think there's anything I dislike about this character. Her personality is dope. Her outfit's dope. Her fighting style is dope. On top of that, her aesthetics, like, so her outfit is cool, but not only is her outfit cool, but the way that they kind of put it together with her hair and face, like everything just matches. It's seamless. She is the seamless character. Now, this isn't a seamless tier list. This is basically a Smash or Bass tier list. So she doesn't go all the way to the top just because she's seamless. But because she has no flaws whatsoever that I can think of, I have to put her at least in easy smash. I mean, come on. Anyway, moving on, we have Encore. And it should be pretty obvious where Encore is going, guys. I mean, come on. She's probably what? 12? 10? Yeah, just don't do it. Don't even bother, all right? Don't even friggin' bother. Please don't bother. Next we have Jinhsi. So we don't really get to see too much of Jinhsi. We pretty much just see her, as far as I know, in one cutscene where she's standing out on a balcony looking up at the sky. And she's got 3 rings on. Her outfit looks really nice. She seems very mature and collected. But I gotta say her body type is kind of meh. She's got like that lowly body type. And I'm not a big fan of the lowly body type. Look, I want a woman. Alright. And you know what that means? That means 2 big old weapons of mass destruction sitting somewhere on their chest. And she just doesn't have that. She doesn't. So, although I like the design, although I like what we are alluded to her personality being, I also haven't seen her gameplay, so she's gonna get knocked down for that. Because of all that, I am very, very, very tempted to put her in average, and upon second look at her outfit, she's going in average. You can hate me for it, you can despise me for it. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. This is my tier list, alright? Next, we've got Mortefi. Okay, so I'm gonna say it right now. Mortefi got them serial killer vibes, and I'm down for that. Oh man, am I down for that. His outfit, his design, the things on his arms, badass. He's got the same kind of glasses that I've got, and I kind of like that. Got the red color scheme, seems to play with fire, he's some type of alchemist, so we know he's an intelligent kind of guy. I'm liking everything that I've seen about him so far, but nothing really stands out other than he has a sort of serial killer vibe to him. Because of that, the highest I feel like I can put him is good times. Next, we've got Danjin. Okay, so Danjin. Where do I start with this character? Oh boy. Oh boy. This character, honestly, seems badass. The problem is that I'm not a big fan of her outfit. She manipulates blood, as far as I know. It looks like she manipulates blood, which is really cool. She seems to be able to switch from single blade to dual blades. Also cool. I'm loving it so far. She definitely belongs above average. For all of these things combined, she's going into good times. Okay. Next, we have Sanhua. Okay, so Sanhua looking kinda clean, not gonna lie. I love her outfit. It's very simple and it works. Her hairstyle is awesome. She's got the beret just like YangYang. I'm loving it. I love her design. The eyes, where one ends up being differently colored when she's looking into that other world. Awesome. Ice powers, cool. The idea that her ice powers can overdrive her, overheat her kind of thing, awesome. On top of that, the fact that she can see a completely different world is just an awesome idea. And I honestly can't wait to see what they do with that. She has to go at least... No, you know what? She's going into easy smash. Oh yeah, definitely going into easy smash. Alright, so next we've got Verina. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Verina for a bit, but we already know where she's going anyway, regardless. When I first saw Verina, I did not understand the hate that people put on her. I have seen a lot of CCs. Well, maybe not a lot. A few bigger CCs talk about how she just looks stupid. They don't want to play her and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, What? Like, I watched her debut trailer and like a few others, and she just looks adorable. She looks adorable at first glance. Like, I was like, oh my god, she's adorable. What the hell are they talking about? And then I saw her actually be played, and I was like, okay, no, I get it. No. On top of that, she's a child, so obviously she's going into just don't. Next, we have Lingyang. Okay, so there's one major reason why I don't like Lingyang. Now, first I want to go over the reasons why I would like him normally. First off, I think his design is alright. It's not great, it's not terrible, it's just average, in my opinion. However, he's got the fists and kicks, like the brawler moveset type of thing. And I love that, I've already said. I love that. However, the biggest problem that he has is the Chinese dragon / Chinese lion. I'm pretty sure they say it's a lion, but I could have sworn that's supposed to be a dragon. I'm not an expert, but I could have sworn that's supposed to be a dragon. But basically that giant costume that he uses, and he actually like uses that in combat. I don't understand the decision making behind that. Like, yeah, it's unique, but that doesn't mean it's cool. Unique does not equal cool. Sorry, that's not how it works. Unique can very easily equal fucking dumb, and that is what this is. I don't like him specifically because of that. I think it completely ruins what he could have been, in my opinion. It does make him unique, and there are going to be people who like that. Okay, I get it. And honestly, that was probably their goal to begin with. So now I kind of realize what their idea was behind it. But regardless, he is going all the way down to okay, but why for me? That's the highest I can put him. Next, we have Chun. Okay, so Chun isn't actually a playable character yet, as are a couple of these other characters that I have coming up here. However, we have seen her in a cinematic, and I gotta say, oh man, look. Okay, I know what I said earlier that I don't like the lowly body, but holy shit. Man, am I looking forward to her. Now, I will say one thing. Previously, she was named Camellia or Camela. It was Camela. And she had a completely different design. And I honestly think that while that design was certainly nowhere near as sexy, I think it was actually a better design overall. So they've traded a better design overall, in my opinion, for a much sexier design. She's also got the kind of dumb, like, okay, I don't really want to say this, but she's got the same kind of personality as YinLin. Let's just say that she's got that same kind of personality, in my opinion, but even a little more tinged with evil, maybe, or aggressiveness. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. Oh baby, she can go all the way up here, easily up here, maybe even higher when the game launches, and when she drops specifically, and we get to see more of her, she might even go higher, who knows. Next we have Calcharo. Okay, so Calcharo, or as a lot of people call him, Sephiroth. He used to be called Kakarot. Anybody who watches Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super would know why he's no longer called Kakarot. They don't want that fight. Nobody wants that fight. So they changed it to Calcharo. That makes sense. But to me, he's always going to be Sephiroth. And oh my god, does he deserve that name? He lives up to that name. He looks like Sephiroth. He wields his sword like Sephiroth. But you know what he's got over Sephiroth? Instead of one or two little birdie wings, he turns into a half fucking dragon. Okay? That shit looks badass as hell. Alright? I am down bad for Calcharo. I would let him run over me. I would let him run a goddamn train on me. I'd let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Alright, he's going into irresistible. Alright, and you can fight me on this. Next, we have Scar. Okay, so Scar is also not a playable character, and has only really been speculated to potentially be playable sometime in the future. Unlike Chun, who has been confirmed to be playable at some time in the future, him and his sister are completely speculative. That being said, when he drops, because there's no way they don't drop him. There's no way they don't drop him. And I'm gonna say this before I continue. When they do drop him as a playable character, I hope they don't have him go through some redemption arc. I want him to stay a villain. I want him to stay a piece of shit, because that is what makes him cool. The minute that they redeem him and then they put him on a banner, I'm not gonna pull for him, because he's not a villain anymore. He's not a badass anymore. I want him to stay a badass. I want him to stay a villain. That being said, his face, his scars, his haircut, awesome. The way he uses the cards, awesome. The personality, awesome. I love all of it. It works so well. I think that he deserves to be in one of the higher tiers. We're just gonna put him in good times though. And the reason why we're gonna put him in, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna put him in good times. And the reason why we're gonna put him in good times is because of his sister, Phrolova. Oh, I'm not entirely sure if that is her name. That is the leaked name that I found when doing a little bit of digging. Was Phrolova. It sounds a little more maybe Russian or something. She looks amazing. Hold. She looks amazing. We know she's a villain, but I haven't really seen any like overly evil things that she's done. She just pretty much talks to her brother a little bit. He's the one that's kind of acting super crazy and evil. She seems to be more calm. She might be a calm, collected villain. Who knows? That seems to be what she is, but regardless, I mean, I'm down for it either way. Her outfit is amazing. I'm loving that outfit so damn much. I'm loving that outfit so damn much. However, because we don't really know too much about her, I can't put her higher than Easy Smash. That's the highest I can possibly put her. Now, we finished the tier list, and yes, I know, it's a little skewed, okay? Forgive me, okay? I know it's average should technically be the highest one here. I can't bring myself to put them on average. No way, Jose. Okay. That being said, don't forget to come to my stream on twitch.tv/GotchaSlayer777. And of course, I should mention that I did promise a Zenless Zone Zero character tier list. However, because Wuthering Waves will be coming out very, very soon, I'm going to put that on hold for a bit. And instead, my next video will actually be my hopes and expectations for this game and for the various parts that make up this game. So, look forward to that. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you did not, hit the dislike button. Let me know what you didn't like, what you did like, if you disagree with any of my takes, what your takes are in the comments down below. And if you do end up subscribing, please hit the little bell icon next to it so that I know I can call your mom over for a hot, steamy night in my place. Bye-bye.